Hey there. I'm going to take just a few minutes and show you how easy it is to onboard a new prospect for your bookkeeping, accounting, or tax services company. So this is a hypothetical company called TrueForm Accounting, and this is a very common website or landing page. So for TrueForm, if someone were to want to engage with their services, okay, they would click on get a free quote. And basically what would happen here is it would load a questionnaire. And so for me, I'm going to pretend that I want to get a quote and potentially engage with TrueForm Accounting. And so I'm going to put in my information here. Okay. How did I hear from? Let's say I found that Google search engine and I just need individual tax services. So I'm going to hit next. What tax year am I doing this for? Let's see, I'm married, filing jointly. Let's say I only have one tax return or one state return, or only received income from one state. Here's a bunch of sources of income. So let's say I have W-2, and let's say I also have a couple of rental properties. All of this can be customized. Okay, this is not new information. These are things that generally is asked during a consultation. Say I have 2 rental properties, and I'm going through. TrueForm has some potential tax credits that they want to see if I qualify for. And then let's hit submit, get my quote, and boom, here's my quote. Okay. It's $1,000, okay, and then it breaks down. Why is it $1,000? Here's the investment summary, okay. Now, once I get to this page, I have 2 options. I can either I have 3 options really. I can either do nothing, I can accept quote, and get started, or schedule a free consultation. Okay, if I click on a schedule a free consultation, it would then take me to a calendar link, take me to where I could contact TrueForm, whatever. Okay, if I click on accept quote and get started, an engagement letter will automatically be generated for me, get sent over for signature, as well as a payment link to get started. Okay. Notice right here we have our CRM. Okay. And if I click in here and I click into opportunities, hey, here's all my information here. Okay. This is the quote that just got sent. Okay. I can click in here and it'll show me why everything got quoted the way it did. Okay. All of this is driven through this pricing variables page. So if we click in here, you see here, okay, go back. It's driven in here because the way that TrueForm, okay, has their thing set up is they have a base price. If somebody were filing just as simple of a 1040 as possible, okay, it'd be $350. Because I did married filing jointly, there's $150 here, so that's $500. And then the way that they have it set up is that if there's a Schedule E that needs to be filed, that's $400, and then for which includes one rental, and then for every additional rental property, it's $100. That's how they got the $1,000. Now I can change these variables anytime, okay? And that would automatically change the quote, right? And so we've just systematized the quoting process. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to go back to being a customer. So let's say I say, okay, that looks good. Let's get started. So I'm going to click on accept quote, get started. Okay, it says you're in, welcome to TrueForm. So what's going to happen is check your email. Okay, you have an engagement letter that's going to be coming our way. billing set up automatically, basically all the steps that we normally take to onboard a client manually. All this is done for us, okay? Whether it's 9 a.m. on a Monday or 11 p.m. on a Friday night when nobody's in the office, okay? You can have a prospect that can engage with you and get started without taking any additional time, okay? So I'm going to check my email. I should have an email. Make sure, here we go, okay? So I've got an email from TrueForm Accounting, okay? So let's look. They sent me an engagement letter. Okay, here is an engagement letter. It's already populated. What did I select? Individual tax services at $1,000. Okay, and I can start to sign that. Okay, the other thing that had on it as well is a payment link. Okay, one of the things I'm going to show you right here is that opportunity automatically moved to quote accepted as soon as somebody clicked on the quote. Okay, you'll see a couple other things here. Engagement letter signed. That the one means that we've won this client. We consider it won once they've signed an engagement letter and they've paid. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to sign this. Put in today's date. Click finish. Perfect. And then I'm going to go back to this email. I'm going to click on payment link. Oh, there is a customized payment link. This will dynamically generate based on whatever it is that you charge for a tax return or a business tax return or bookkeeping or whatever. Okay. So this isn't test mode. And so let's say I'm going to put in a card. This obviously isn't real information. I'm going to click pay. Okay, our payment went through. Now let's go back to here. Okay, we can have that the payment confirmation page gets sent to whatever landing page we want. Okay, but you'll notice here that it automatically moves the opportunity to one. So now we know that we have a customer, we have internal notifications that we get sent to the accounting team, and then we can, based on this, we can start the documentation gathering. Okay. So basically this isn't any different than what we've normally, than what you do. It's just that we've systematized and automated those steps. And we can customize any of those steps to your current situation to be able to help you be able to bring on more clients, more qualified clients, and be able to work with the people that you want to work with. Okay, we'd love to chat more and see how we can customize a solution for your firm. Thank you.